Hi kiddos, in this video I will be going over today's language arts pages with you. So you should pull out of your folder the last two pages for this week. The one is the long I sentences number 3, and then the singular and plural jar sort. And before we get started on these, you might remember 2 days ago we worked on this word family sentences, and it was just a different set of sentences. And I had told you to highlight side and night when I did my example. I got a message from Ava June later that day that said, hey, wait a minute, shouldn't we highlight I and my as well? Aren't those long I words? And my response to that was, yeah, good catch. Absolutely. And in fact, I gave her a dojo point for catching that mistake. So if you did not highlight I and my in that first sentence, you'd want to go back before you turn that into me and adjust that. And then maybe go back through and make sure that you didn't miss any of your long I words. So today, when we're working on this sentence number 3, it's the same activity but different sentences. We want to be very careful to make sure that we don't miss any of those long I words. So the first thing I do is always the same. I take out my pencil and I write down my name. So I'll put my name at the top. Make sure you put your name on yours as well, because if you're handing it in to me, I'm going to need to know whose is whose when I collect them. And if you're uploading it, it's always nice to be able to see your name. And because it is Friday, I will put 5 for the month, because January, February, March, April, May is our 5th month. It is the 14th, which is Sage's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Sage. I hope you're having a great day. And the year is 2021. So again, we will read through the sentences and highlight any of the words that use a long I spelling pattern. So the first sentence says, why did he cry all night? So I hear the long I in why, where I have my Y acting as an I. I have the word cry, where I hear my Y acting as an I. And then I have night, where I have that IGH, night. Okay, so you will keep going on this page, highlight all of the long I words, and when you're finished, if you want to color the little girl on the bike, that'd be great. The other page you have to do for me today is the singular and plural page. Now you're going to put your name on it, because the first thing I do is always the same. I take out my pencil and I write down my name. Now, you'll need your scissors and a glue stick for this. If you don't have scissors and a glue stick at home, you'll either have to write the words in, or you can rip them apart or tape them on, but find a way to make it work, because I know that you guys are very smart and you can be very resourceful. I'm doing what we normally do, where I go around and cut off my outside tracks here. And then what you're going to do is read through each word phrase and figure out if it is singular, meaning one, or if it is plural, meaning more than one. Now, you remember we talked when we did our work yesterday about singular and plural. And if it was singular, just one by itself, single, it usually did not have an S on the end. If it was plural, meaning more than one, it usually had an S. So if we look here, and again, that's a guideline, because some of them are not going to follow the pattern. So we have to listen to it and think about who are we talking about and what are they doing, and go from there. Okay. So let's start with this one here. This one says, these cats. Well, because I'm using the word cats, I know that there's more than one of them. So it's not just a single cat. It's more than one. So that one would go here, plural, these cats. Okay. Now this one here says we hop. Now, don't just look at hop and say, oh, hop, no S. It must be plural, because in this case, we're looking at the pronoun we. And you know that we means yourself and other people. So it's not just you, and it's not just me, it's we. So that would be plural as well. So keep going through and read them all and think about, what is it saying? If it's I, me, you, he, those are all one person. That's singular. If it's we, they, them, us, those are all more than one person. So it's plural. Okay, so when you get that finished, put it in your folder. If you are a full-time virtual, upload it for us, and I will see you again soon. Bye, friends.